Before rivers had names, before dust learned how to wait, there was a frog who laughed, and the world began to dry. His name was Tiddalik. One morning, Tiddalik woke with a thirst so vast it felt older than the land itself. He waddled to the nearest creek and drank, and drank, and drank again. Water slid down his throat, cool and endless, until the creek vanished into cracked earth. Still unsatisfied, he moved on, to rivers, to lakes, to hidden waterholes whispered about by birds. By the time the sun climbed high, Tiddalik's belly had swollen like a great green hill, and the land around him lay silent and bare. The animals gathered beneath a sky that burned without mercy. Kangaroos felt their legs weaken. Emus lowered their heads. Fish lay still in drying mud, eyes clouded with fear. No rain fell. No streams sang. All the water, every drop of life, was trapped inside one laughing frog. Panic spread. Without water, the dreaming itself would unravel. Someone had to make Tiddalik release it. The animals tried everything. They begged, they scolded, they threatened. Tiddalik only blinked slowly, his round body glistening, his mouth curled in quiet amusement. He would not open his jaws. He would not let go. Then, from the edge of the gathering, a small voice spoke. It was the eel. Slippery, clever, and patient, the eel began to dance. He twisted his body into ridiculous shapes, tied himself into knots, rolled and wriggled across the dust. The wombat snorted. The kookaburra let out a chuckle. One by one, laughter rippled through the crowd. Tiddalik's eyes twitched. The eel danced harder, stretching, spinning, falling over himself. Laughter grew louder, sharper, unstoppable. Even the sky seemed to pause, listening. And then, Tiddalik laughed. A deep, shaking laugh burst from his belly, forcing his mouth wide open. The water exploded out of him in roaring torrents. Rivers rushed back into their beds. Lakes refilled. Rain fell in sudden, glorious sheets. The land drank deeply, greedily, with relief. When the flood settled, Tiddalik shrank back to his normal size, quiet now, humbled. The animals stood soaked and breathing, alive once more. And so balance returned, not through force, but through understanding. Not through anger, but through laughter. That is why the old stories say, take only what you need. Because when one being hoards too much, the whole world thirsts. And when balance is broken, wisdom, sometimes small, sometimes playful, is what restores it. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment below to help the channel grow.